Hello everyone, welcome to this episode. This isn't short, but it might go longer, so please stay. This one I'm gonna show how to convert a normal timeline to an Atmos timeline. Okay, now let's go to the timeline which I have. So as you can see, this is the timeline which I have. I have everything like properly named it, like music, dialogue, SFX. I have more SFX than anything else. Okay, then what I have did is I have decoded I have like color coded whatever needs to be an object or else as bed. Okay, it means like anything which can be stationary, like whatever you need to send it to 712. Okay, like that. Mainly bits are classified into three things. Okay, one is dialogue, which is always center channel in 712. Okay, and then one more is music, which is also 712. Okay, it is an another bit. Third one is fx or foley, fx/foley. Okay, that is also the third bit. Usually these three bits will be used. You can use up to 4, I guess, bits, but I don't recommend more than 3. Okay, so what is an object? Object is an a kind of like whatever needs to be panned, the audio whatever needs to be panned and it's moving in the picture. Okay, that is known as object. Well, you can have it in the 3D view also, so you can get creative little bit that. Okay, you might don't set yourself as a standard that dialogue cannot be used for object or anything like. So I have decoded over something over here, what needs to go to the music bed and what needs to be go to objects or something like that. Okay, let me say you the color coding as this. So first of all, I created a new bus of Dolby Atmos 7.1.2. okay, I have took all the SFX which needs to go to the bed and assigned it, okay, to the bed where it needs to go in the clip attributes. Okay, from that I'm gonna export this bus to, okay, as an SFX bed. Okay, and the music as music bed and dialogue as dialogue bed. Okay, so let's do the process now. Okay, video is unchecked. Okay, here don't choose QuickTime because it will mess up the bus things. Choose WAV. Okay, and choose the 24-bit. Okay, so let me show you how to create a new bed. Okay, Fairlight and then bus format. Here let's add a new bus 712 and let's have it a different color. Let's put it to orange because it's music, and this was SFX. This needs to be navy. Okay, bus 1 is just for preview, so it can be chocolate. Okay, you can decode like color code it like that so that you don't get confused afterwards, and even you can here rename, which I didn't do before. Okay, here I'll do music. Yeah, I tend to forget things. Okay, over here let's add the music. So whatever the music is there, it's going over here. If you are having an 712 from the engineer or the mixer who is mixing Dolby Atmos music, then you can have the 712 directly to that timeline. Okay, rather than having it over here. Okay, so I don't have that, but I'm just gonna push it. Okay. So if you want, you can expand it also by sound field plugin or else like 7 like you can do with some plugins, but it's not recommended because it might get deflect, the sound might get differentiated when it comes to like this applications. Okay, this is actually used for ambience or something like that, but I'm just gonna do it. Okay, I'll just play it through music so that I can know that music is playing back. Yes, only music is playing back. That's a great sign. Okay, small QC done here. Take a note. Okay, now let's choose music over here and add render to queue. No, cancel. Not SFX. Music. Okay, add to render queue. Render it out. After music, let's go with the dialogue bed. Okay, now let's add a dialogue bed also. Okay, and now let's see what and all is for the panning. So 18. Okay. Why I have written down this means this needs to be rendered as a track. So WAV file itself. Here we will change it. Output track to timeline track. And here I'll select 5. Okay. Add one more. Here I'll select 7. I'll add one more. 7, 10. I've added like this. Okay. Render one channel. No, I don't recommend doing that. Render as discrete audio tracks. Check that. Okay. And then click on add to render queue. Oh, sorry. OBJs. OBJ. So what this one will do means it will keep in the place where you had it in the previous timeline, but it will be you can place it as an object. Okay. Oh, that was an instant. You have the different objects like stems, like how you receive in music. Okay. So these are to be panned. Okay. And if you want, like, I suggest you to render the video before. Okay. Here. Okay. And go to the Fairlight and enable Dolby Atmos. Right click and create new timeline. And here I'm just gonna choose use Fairlight preset. If you have seen my Q&A, then you might be knowing about the presets. Okay. So that will help you a lot with how my presets are. Okay. Here let me start importing everything fatafat. Okay. So first of all, here actually I have my bed assigned. DX 3 beds are assigned already over here. Okay. I don't need to assign it later. Even the DX I have, but I don't want these many. I'll just delete it later. Okay. First let me just bring in the beds. First let's bring the dialogue bed. Okay. Make sure you leave a 1 second gap before it starts. Okay, because there will be like syncing up from the A chain to B chain in cinemas, or else in Netflix it's gonna be like syncing the audio and video with the data, something like that. So leave 1 second and then have a beep and then you can start. Okay. Minimum have at least 5 object tracks is what my thinking is. I don't know exactly if you might need those many. Okay. So here actually the VCA is here. DX, FX, MX. Okay, like that. FX. Find f of x. Remember. 10th people if you're watching. 10th, 11th, 12th. So as you can see over here, I have the DX bed and the MX, FX, everything. So let's just play it back. So as you can see, there is like whatever the faders were used in the previous timeline, okay, that aren't coming over here because we exported it as an track. Okay, so the you should master it over here little bit. or else if you can give it to a master unit. Okay, so like there are actually the DX FX and MX, so like that. Okay, in FX we are gonna add these objects because all are FX. Before using any preset, make sure that panning, actually I can hear some panning, so reset all the pannings what the presets is been present. Okay, because there are some things that okay, it's control or shift. Oh, I'm pressing caps lock, what they flick. Okay, so over here and click on anything over here and just click on remove attributes, plugins, pan. Okay, it will reset itself. Okay, so now I have it. What about all the tracks which are left out? So leave it as it is, or else you can do it on your own also, but I don't recommend deleting it, because if you delete it will repeat that same tracks again. Okay, same tracks again, like it will assume it to be an repetition, and I don't know what's happened. Previous time I rendered it, it was like the Thunder one, it repeated whatever the 7 tracks was there, the object tracks, it repeated again in the bottom, again it repeated. So I don't recommend to deleting the tracks, because it will mess up the assignment of like the what is that called, patch input and output. Okay, that will get messed up, so don't change it. And now you can start panning, automation, everything. Sounds mix to a track. Okay, so here a dialogue, let's put it to new track, and music also to a new track, and SFX also new track, and then click OK. So it will do something like this one, whereas like the buses and all what you had assigned over here, it will come as a track in the bottom. E3, let's hear it. Well, it kinda came, but with very odd like faders and all didn't come, and even I don't know if its plugins has come. Let me just check. Yes, plugins have come, but not the audio levels. So this is one of the minus things of Bones over track. Then you need to just bring down that one, which it will be okay. Then from here you can go to patch input and output, and just do it like that. Which is a long process. Okay, like input and output patching, it will take lot more time than what I actually thought. Okay, so I recommend first one, the first rendering it out and just putting it. This is also the same thing, but I actually don't recommend this doing. Okay, because it will mess up the faders which you have done before. Anyways, it needs to be mastered after you place it in the timeline and pan it. Then Atmos mastering should be done. Then it will be exported. Okay. All the videos you can find it in my I section. Now this is the first one, which is about the automation, how to do it and what and all are the controls. Okay, and this is the second one, which is the about Dolby Atmos in the DaVinci Resolve. Okay, and this is the third one if you want to get into basics, only the starting part. Okay, so thanks for watching everyone. Hope you like this, and moreover sub to my channel and then hit the like button. Watch till the end every video. It's about 38 minutes over here recorded. I don't know what it will be. So thank you.
Yeah, you have to face it. Let's get back to basics. I'ma take the shot like it's a vaccination. I don't have the patience. I'ma shoot right now. Yeah, we undefeated and you gon' lose right now. Like click, 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 swish. I can switch it up anytime like this.